Hey guys, it's Kelly. Welcome back to my channel, and today we are talking working out and skincare. Oh yeah, this video actually has been requested quite a bit, and I'll tell you, I am very much into my at-home workout. I have been working out at home for many years, and especially as somebody who works from home, I don't get a lot of movement. So my workout is something that I look forward to every single day. I love training insane and getting all sweaty. It feels amazing, but it definitely can impact my skin for sure. So I've definitely learned, some tricks and some tips and things that work for me, some products, and that's what I'm going to share with you guys today. I'm going to be talking about cleansing. Pre-workout cleansing, post-workout cleansing, cleansing for an afternoon workout. Like, how do you handle that? I'm going to be talking about some body care stuff, some hair care stuff, and definitely be talking about some special skin concerns that might pop up once you do start to train insane. Things like acne, clogged pores, blackheads, sensitivity. I'm going to cover it all in today's video. So if you are so ready, give the video a big thumbs up and let's get started. So let's start off with cleansing, and this is an area that I think a lot of us have concerns and questions in, and it's definitely one that I think about a lot because I definitely don't want to cleanse my skin too many times throughout the day. Cleansing too many times can definitely strip essential, moisture that you definitely need on your skin. It can strip it away. It can lead to all kinds of problems like dehydration, dryness. It can even exacerbate things like acne and redness and inflammation on the skin. So this is definitely a really important area that we want to sort of tread lightly in. But it's also a really important area when it comes to really kind of ensuring that you don't end up with a lot of clogged pores, blackheads, breakouts, and irritated skin from your workout. So it really is very important. And I think it just comes down to what time of day you're working out. Some of us work out right away in the morning, some of us in the middle of the day in the afternoon, and some of us at nighttime. And that's definitely going to change our cleansing plan. So if you like to work out first thing in the morning, I would suggest maybe doing a pre-cleanse on your face. Not really going in for your full-on cleansing routine, but I would suggest maybe washing your face with just water and a washcloth and maybe topping your skin off with a light moisturizer just to clear away the little bit of maybe sweat, a little bit of oil that you produce as you sleep. You don't need to go in for a deep clean in the morning time before your workout, but maybe just start off with a nice refreshed canvas, if you will. Feel free also to use something like a cleansing toner or a swipe of a micellar water before your workout, but just something really light and very gentle. So if you work out in the middle of the afternoon, things can get a little tricky. If you're somebody who really doesn't wear a lot of base makeup, I don't think you need to do a pre-cleanse. This is just my opinion, but I think you can go straight into your workout and wash your face afterwards. No need to pre-cleanse. However, if you're not comfortable with that, you do want to start off with a really clean face, or maybe you do wear makeup and you want to remove that before you get all sweaty, right? Then I would actually recommend opting for something like a micellar water. Try this out instead of your traditional foaming cleanser, especially if you do suffer from issues like dehydration, dryness, a weak moisture barrier, or a lot of acne, because this is going to cut down on the stripping of the moisture on your skin. So try micellar water, splash your face with a little bit of water, rinse that off, and then just top off with a nice light moisturizer, just enough to keep your skin protected as you work out, and then go in for a post-workout cleanse. Now, when it comes to your afternoon post-workout cleansing routine, it is really important to get a nice, effective clean, but it is very important to keep things gentle, especially when you keep in mind the fact that you're going to wash your face probably again later tonight, right? So that's when you want to go in for your real deep cleansing types of products. But in the middle of the afternoon, what I found to work for me at least is actually doing a double cleanse, but just going for really gentle products. So I do still go in for an oil cleanser even if I'm not wearing makeup. I really like oil cleansers after working out because it works through the sweat, the dried up sweat, and just what feels like gunk on my skin really effectively. But because I am a little bit more prone to blackheads and clogged pores, I do find that the oil cleanser really helps to lift the impurities out of my pores and really cut down on the occurrence of like texture and clogs on my skin. And then I like to follow it up with something really gentle like a milk or a cream cleanser. These are very moisture respective to the skin. They do cleanse effectively. They do wash away the dirt and the debris and the sweat really nicely, but they do actually leave your skin feeling very moisturized. And this is important because we're going to cleanse our skin again in just a few hours in the nighttime, right? So I don't want to take any necessary moisture away. And in fact, you know, something like this Sioris Cleanse Me Softly cleansing milk, this actually leaves my skin feeling a little bit more plump and moisturized and comfortable. And if you're doing a post-workout cleanse from your morning workout or your nighttime workout, not in the middle of the afternoon, then I would actually suggest going in for an oil cleanser and a nice foaming cleanser. And I'm still liking the Klairs oil a lot. Whatever your favorite cleansing oil will work just fine. And I like a nice gel or foam based cleanser. One that I've been reaching for a lot lately is the Rovectin conditioning cleanser. Low pH, so 5.5, and still gentle on my skin, but you know, definitely something that really gets in there and gives me a nice good clean without leaving my skin squeaky. Now, when it comes to the rest of your skincare routine, right? Your toners and serums and moisturizers and oils and sunscreens, like what should you do after that? And you know what? I think that there's quite a bit of freedom in this area because I really do believe in consistency with your products. I think you really should just use the same sort of mix of products and stay really consistent with them. I really don't believe that you need a brand new from beginning to end skincare routine just for workout days. I don't believe in that. I think that whatever you're using is probably already just fine. But I will say a couple of things. If you're working out in the afternoon, feel free to shorten up that routine. You may not want to do your full toners and essences and serums and all of that. You may just want to go in for the real basics because you're going to be washing your face again, right? So you maybe don't want to put a bunch of skincare on and then put a bunch of skincare on and then put on a bunch of skincare, right? Feel free to just edit it down to like the real bare basics that your skin needs. Something like that would maybe be like a real good hydrating product, a moisturizer, and if the sun is still out, sunscreen. One thing I will say though, that sometimes I do slot in a specialized product in my normal skincare routine. You know those workouts where you just like the sweat is just pouring from your hair and it's like dripping down your chin and you're just like, if I don't wash my face real good tonight, we're gonna have some problems tomorrow. Those types of workouts do definitely inspire me to add in some additional exfoliating products into my like post workout routine. So some that I really like are the Benton BHA Aloe Toner. This is super duper gentle. As you guys know, I have very sensitive skin, so I do have to keep things on the gentler side. But I love this because it does have a really nice hydrating and soothing effect on the skin. It feels just like a nice regular toner, but there is a little bit of BHA in here, which is really good if you do suffer from things like clogged pores, blackheads, acne, because BHA chemical exfoliants get inside of your pores and exfoliate inside the pore lining, so it really can help cut down on congestion in the skin. Another one that I really like, but it's actually a lot more gentle than the Benton. Gentle is always like a real keyword with me. It's actually the Klairs Daily Skin Softening Water. Now, this is something that doesn't have like real deep chemical exfoliants in it. It's using things like fruit water to just sort of gently encourage dead skin cells at the surface of your skin to exfoliate away. This is really something that I consider to be like a booster product. This is something, especially if you're very active, like multiple times a week, this is something you could easily use every single day just to kind of help ensure that those dead skin cells aren't hanging around on top of your skin and then potentially getting trapped inside of your pore, causing all kinds of nasty. So this is just a really nice kind of maintenance product or a booster product to your other exfoliants that you might use throughout the week. Super gentle. It's got a nice amount of hydration, and I have seen some really nice results with it, especially for sensitive skin. So let's talk about body and hair care next. This is an area that tends to get neglected, but it 100% can be a affected by your sweaty workout session. So let's talk about the fact that you definitely need to change and get into the shower as soon as possible after your workout session, especially if you're suffering from things like back knee breakouts, even on your arms or on your back or on your chest, especially if it seems like it gets worse after you're working out. Getting washed up, getting that sweat off of your body as soon as possible is going to make a difference. And I'm going to touch more on the subject in just a little bit. But it is also really important to change your clothes right away and wash up if you can, because it can cause irritation on your skin. You know, workout clothes, they do tend to be made out of synthetic fabrics. They're made for breathability, but they can sometimes hold sweat and moisture in the fabric. And of course, a lot of workout clothes are meant to move with your body, and so they sit very closely to your skin. So we're talking about moisture, sweat, and bacteria sitting really close to your skin, maybe even uncomfortably tight against your skin, rubbing in the wrong way. Yeah, that's a recipe for some irritation on your skin. And I've actually gone through it, and it's not fun. So it is really important to just try to get out of those even if you can't jump in the shower right away, get those workout clothes off your body, and don't rewear them. Try to wash them after every use. It's definitely going to cut down on the possibility of irritation. Now, if you do suffer from congestion or breakouts like on your arms, your chest, your back, it is really nice to get an exfoliating body wash into your shower routine. You know, just a few times a week even can make a really big difference. Now, I'm somebody who does like to avoid things like essential oils in my body and skincare products because I'm actually really sensitive to them, and yet they just seem to be in like all the products all the time. And I was kind of like having a headache trying to find a very specific like exfoliating body wash. So I just kind of gave up and I was like, I'm just going to use an exfoliating face wash on my back, because I do get congestion and breakouts on my back, and it gets worse when I'm working out. So I actually just use the by Wishtrend Acid Duo Gel Cleanser, and this is great because it uses two different types of exfoliants. It uses PHA and LHA, and they're basically gentler versions of AHA and BHA. So not only does this cleanser help clear out the inside of your pores, really good if you get clogged pores, but it also helps with the top surface of your skin to clear away the dead skin cells as well, which is really important for somebody like me with dry body skin. My dead skin cells don't tend to shed as fast, so it's really great to have that the PHA in there to help clear away the dead skin cells. I actually only use this like 2 to 3 times a week, so not even after every workout, but just throughout the week I'll add this in, and I've seen a massive improvement in my back. Now, sometimes just a little light exfoliating gel cleanser is not going to be enough for some of us. So in that case, I would recommend maybe doing a little exfoliation where you do tend to get your breakouts. I personally love AHA for my body. I hate it for my face. My face skin doesn't really like AHA, but it loves BHA. But my body skin actually responds to AHAs really, really nicely. And this is kind of another case where, you know, sometimes finding the very perfect, like specific body product doesn't really work out that well. And sometimes you just end up using a face product. So some that I like are from Cosrx. They have an AHA liquid. I've recently just been using this Pixi Glow Tonic. It doesn't have my favorite ingredients in it, but just for my back and shoulders, it works out really nicely to keep things really smooth, bump free, and breakout free. If you are going to use these types of chemical exfoliants on your back or chest or shoulders, anything that might be exposed when you wear things like t-shirts or tank tops, definitely you have to be wearing body sunscreen, because these are going to make you a lot more sensitive to the sun. Now let's talk hair, and this is definitely an area my long-haired friends can sympathize with, because the question is, especially when you're active multiple times a week, right? Should I wash my hair, or can I get away with not washing it? I definitely try not to wash my hair too often throughout the week. It tends to make my scalp really dry and itchy, and it can make my hair very dry looking as well. So I do try to avoid it as much as possible. So if you're kind of like me and you're like, hey, I think I can get away with this, I don't think I sweat too much, I think I can save my hair, what I'd recommend, especially if you have like sweat kind of like damp at the scalp, just run a blow dryer through it for just a few minutes, just kind of help dry it up. And then I really love dry shampoo. You know, this tends to get you through at least an extra day before having to wash it. Any dry shampoo will really work, whatever you like. Recently, I've been using one from IGK Hair. Now, speaking of IGK Hair, I have fallen head over heels in love with their charcoal detoxifying shampoo and their first class weightless conditioner. Now, this is a clarifying shampoo, really. This is something that helps release all the buildup at your scalp. So this is really only something I use once a week to once every 2 weeks, but it's made a huge difference in my hair because being super active, sweating a bunch, and just it does tend to make more buildup happen on your scalp. At least it feels like it for me. And so this is a really nice way to kind of just give your scalp a really good cleanse, and without stripping it of moisture. You know, this doesn't mess around with my hair color at all. It doesn't make my skin feel really like dry or itchy, and it doesn't dry out the ends of my hair either, which some clarifying shampoos do. So I've been using this, like I said, just a few times throughout the month, and it's made a big difference in how my hair feels, how it looks, and it tends to give it some really nice natural volume. So let's go back to face care, and I just want to finally finish off with some product recommendations for different skin conditions that might pop up while you are getting really active and sweaty. So the first one I want to talk about is if you're suffering from congestion, clogged pores, blackheads, dull skin, texture, bumpiness on your skin. There's two products that I think can really help treat that you can add into your skincare routine a couple times a week. And one is the Isntree Real Mugwort Clay Mask. I love this, especially if you tend to get blackheads, especially around the nose area or maybe on your forehead. This is so good for that. It's actually great if you have oily skin, but it's gentle enough, I think, to use if you have dry skin as well. And it's really great for congestion and texture because it really does help clarify the skin. Another product that's going to be really nice to use, especially long term, a couple times a week if you do suffer from congestion, clogged pores, definitely blackheads, is a BHA chemical exfoliant. One that I like is the Cosrx BHA liquid. This is going to be a little bit more powerful than the Benton BHA Aloe toner that I talked about earlier. That Benton Aloe toner, a little bit more of like a daily type of product, and the Cosrx BHA liquid is a little bit more of a treatment type of product. This is still a very gentle BHA exfoliant, but in terms of like comparing the products that I'm talking about, this Cosrx one, just a little bit more of a step up in its power. This is really good to kind of help cut down on congestion, clogged pores. It will help with acne, pimples, and breakouts as well. This is something that you can add in like maybe after your serum step. You can just pat this onto your skin or use a cotton pad. It's very liquidy. If you are getting a lot of inflamed breakouts on your skin, I have a couple more suggestions for you. Now, I really like the by Wishtrend Acid Duo Hibiscus 63 cream. This has two different exfoliants, just like the Acid Duo cleansing gel that I talked about in the body care portion. This is actually using the same PHA and LHA exfoliant, so it goes inside of your pore, but it also exfoliates on top of your skin, which is a really powerful duo in my opinion, but it's still very gentle on the skin. And this is obviously going to deliver bigger benefits for your skin because it is a leave-on cream type of product rather than a wash-off gel cleanser. So this can be paired with that cleanser or it can just be used on its own. And it's a very light gel, almost like a water gel type of cream moisturizer. It's super, super light. So it's going to be a really nice final moisturizer for very oily skin. But because it has such a pleasing, light, and breathable texture, even for somebody like me who likes a much heavier moisturizer as my final layer, when I was going through a little bit more congestion and breakouts, I used this just underneath my moisturizer, and I saw really great benefits without overwhelming my skin with too much moisture. So I like the texture because it feels very versatile and the benefits are awesome. I also really like the Rovectin LHA Ampoule as a spot treatment. This is something that you can put all over your face if you'd like to, or in large areas of like clusters of pimples, but I really do like this as an effective emergency spot treatment. treatment. It works super fast to really bring that pimple up to a head or to flatten it down. It works really well. It does use LHA, which is really a derivative of salicylic acid, so it really gets inside of the pore and cleans it out. I will mention, since I do mostly talk about products that do not contain drying alcohols, there is a touch, just a whisper right at the end of the ingredients list here of a little bit of drying alcohol. This is why I do recommend this mostly as a spot treatment, but I will tell you this is not a product that dries out your pimple. It really does rely on strong exfoliation benefits to treat that pimple. So one side effect that can show up on your skin that we don't always associate with a sweaty workout session, but 100% can happen, and actually often happens to me, is sensitivity and redness. Yeah, especially if you are prone to sensitivity or rosacea or dehydration, this can definitely occur on your skin. So one product that I really like to bring some fast relief into my skin, and especially fast redness reduction, is the Missha Mugwort First Treatment Essence. I love this stuff so much. You can pat this onto your skin right after cleansing, or you can soak some 5-layer cotton and create like a quick little mask pack for your skin to give some really nice deep irritation relief and some really fast redness reduction on the skin. Another product that you should have in your arsenal, I think everybody should have one reliable Cica cream in their arsenal, but especially if you do suffer with sensitivity issues, it's really great to have a Cica cream available, and it's great for your face. You can use it in place of your moisturizer, on top of your moisturizer. You can use it just in areas that you get irritation, redness, or inflammation. But if you are somebody who does suffer with a little bit of body skin irritation, like I was talking about earlier, sometimes, your workout clothes can rub you the wrong way, can cause some irritation or even chafing. Try a Cica cream on that area. I recently discovered this when I had a little irritation from my sports bra, like digging in under my rib cage and like causing some irritation on my skin. I used Cica cream, and this actually really solved the problem really quickly for me. It brought a lot of fast relief, and so I swear up and down by Cica creams. It's like a gym bag essential for me now. It is definitely one you wouldn't think of, but it has brought so much benefit to my skin. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope there was some hints and tips that really helped you out in your workout journey and skincare journey. And I'm curious to know, what do you like to do to get a little bit of activity into your life? Even if it's not like a workout, like just let me know if you love to go walking in the park or go play basketball or something. Let me know in the comment box below what you like to do to stretch your legs. If you love the video and it was helpful for you, please consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't already. I release 2 new skincare focused videos every single week. Turn on notifications so you're never out of the loop when I post the new video. I hope you guys are healthy, happy, and safe wherever you are in the world. I can't wait to talk to you in the next video. Bye.